Good morning, guys. You see, if you're going to help someone, help in a positive way. Because any negative ways they try to help an individual, a child, an elder, or even an animal, it will come back to you. Yes, the Bible says the sins are for the mother and father visit the third and fourth generation. Sometimes you see some animals out there and you look down on them. You kick them, you spit on them, you bite them, you fling stone after them. I mean, like you drive your vehicle, you hit them, you bounce them, and you leave them and think, okay, they're just some 4 foot animals. Remember life. We can't give life. A lot of us do not consider how precious life is. We can't give it. If the breath left our body now, we can't restore ourselves. That's how important life is. It's the same with human being. Please, if you're not going to help and support in a positive way, leave it alone. If you don't have nothing good to say, leave it alone. Animals are very important. It's a part of our environment. It's a part of nature, a part of our species, and they're important. Their animals are a part of our livelihood. Now, some animals can be dangerous to human beings and to our children. Venoms, poison, yes, we know that. But didn't God said that men will have dominion over every living creature on earth, every bird that flew or fly in the air, and every creature at the deepest part of the sea? Yes. Man go moon. Man go to the deepest part of the ocean. Man experiment throughout the four corners of the world. So why can't put these species in the place where they belong? Or if they become dangerous to us, our environment, the public, our children, I can understand if you have to get rid of them. If you have to unalive them, I can understand. But you ever stop and think the same way those animals or species or reptiles are poison to our body and danger to us is the same way a lot of us are as human beings are danger to each other. What make us think that we're much better than the animals out there? What make us think we're much better than any species out there? We're more poison to each other. And that's the reason why we're getting rid of each other. Don't you understand? So when things are happening around you and in your society, look at the same way you treat an animal, a species. The 4 foot dog that you drive your vehicle and you hit or you spit on, you fling a stone or you throw some hot water and burn him up, or you don't feed him or you tie him up, you chain him up. I mean, like, whatever you think you do to them, it comes straight back at you. All because of life. That one breath in your body is very spiritual. The breath that you breathe, it's a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual breath that you breathe. Yeah? And animals that are not much danger to us are the one that we disadvantage most. If a lot of you see a crocodile, a lion, a snake, a tiger, you all run, you flee. But the dogs who can tame in, majority of them, well, where I come from, unless they genetical bring different breeds and train them and the different chemical that contaminate their brain, then yes, they become a threat to us. But the little common dog them where we grow around, as me from Jamaica, they're no threat to us, but we abuse them. Spiritually, biblically, it will come back to us. Yes, it will come back to us. It will come back to your children. If you don't want to feed them, leave them. They can survive. Did you know some animal can survive more than me and you survive? I guess a lot of you realize that's where the jealousy comes in. That's where the jealousy comes in. Yes, a lot of them can survive. A lot of them can survive. They were created to survive in so many ways that me and you can't survive. And that's why we're hitting up on each other. We're tearing up each other. We become cannibals to each other. They're not eating up themselves, a few of them, but they survive. What I'm trying to say, your life is important. Don't take it for granted. Sometimes you see some things that happen to you in your life and you're, why I want them to salt so man, I want not go on for me or not go on for me pick me and me try me not succeed. Nothing not happen to me. This not happen, that not happen. Me not being progressive, you know. And look at the dog that you kick. Look at the dog that you hit. Whatever you do to an animal, that wasn't a threat to you and the society and the public. Look, it's coming back to you. That one breath that dog breathe is so important. Yes, it's so important. And it's very spiritual. It is something to take into consideration. And if you notice, the same way you treat them is the same way you treat yourself, your sisters and brothers. Take that into consideration.